94.1 Bay's Party Station. We in the building with that boy.
We doing
Marlon Wayans up in here.
Yes.
We
Good. We
ain't
got
scared.
the party going here.
We ain't scared, dog. You know what I'm saying? Look at this man.
Scared of us, all love. You know, we all friendly here. You got a very non-threatening room. You got 3 white people and 1 brother. This is
Don't feel like a Young Thug video
No,
shoot,
not
does
at
it?
all.
Like,
no Rico in here. That's
No
what-
Rico. No. Man, one of the largest families in the entertainment game is represented right here with the Wayans fam.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, I'm proud of the metamorphosis of Marlon.
Thank you, man.
It's almost like the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. You got a CD put together right there. the metamorphosis of Marlon, because you are now you're the pole position of this whole thing.
No, I'm just ass backward. I'm just everything is because I'm supposed to start out hot. I still haven't had a hot moment. I just been
man, please.
No,
You're
you understand?
insane.
Like I've been working, and it's funny as an artist, I just keep developing. And most artists don't. Back in the day, you develop for 20 years, and then you make it in your 50s.
Mm-hmm.
I've made it since I was 17.
Right.
And developing in front of everybody's eyes. And so now I still look 20-something. I know you
do.
jealous. I got the best white lady. Like, how do you do that?
It's that good
You gotta
skin.
get a little melanin in your next generation.
right.
And so, you just get better and you just get more equipped. And I'm just ready for finally to be at that place where, you superstardom and you run out until I start looking like Morgan Freeman. Then I'll be a hell of a character actor.
The thing is, you worked your way into the boss level. Like, I was telling DC,
This man gave me some headphones and they don't even work.
Do
What is this, for show?
Is it not up
Are
all
you
the
high,
way?
sir?
Maybe. Possibly.
And these
It
things
might
ain't
be.
working. There we go.
You got it? Oh, it's the volume.
You gave me one with a short in it.
We the wiggle the wire station.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
this is
it's
wiggle
all
the-
good. I can tell by your frames ain't got no posters. You just got like sheets up. Those aren't even pictures.
We're trying to redo the
That's
studio.
how we do, man. This ain't nothing but a dorm
It's
room.
about time for
Yeah.
a redo.
We'll send this to Beasley Media so they can actually do it.
we'll say, hey, Marlon didn't say. He said it was not up to snuff.
I would use that word too. Snuff. Like they should be. Y'all should be ashamed of your damn selves.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a radio station look like this since I was in college. This seemed like the first when they sent the first people into space. This is the space station.
When you bump into the old Jurassic Park office, and you're like, God damn, this was it.
I'm sitting there like, is that a DAT player? Is that a reel to reel? Is that a reel to reel DC?
We got a few turntables up in here.
DC Ervin's in the house from Headliners.
DC
Shout
Ervin
out
is-
DC. He's a star.
Let me-
Ever since
He is.
Headliners came out, he come in late. You know what I mean? I had to meet him I had to Uber here because the car had to pick up the superstar.
Are you
Wow.
late to everything?
No, wait. Now,
No.
DC let us know on the show. He was like, yo, I wouldn't normally be wearing this monkey suit. Oh, he made us wear But the boss made us dress up like bosses for this. That was what you said.
I was against it at first. I ain't gonna even lie. I was against it, but then when we put it together, I was like, "You right."
But what did you say? I seen that check that they was
Oh, yeah,
giving me
yeah.
for HBO Max.
It was beyond the check, man. He heard the ladies go, woo! This man ain't never heard ladies go, woo! I said, I ain't trying to make y'all comedians. Y'all already comedians. I'm trying to make y'all stars. They got girls dipping in their DMs, and they hit me like, yo, a girl sent me a nude. I'm like,
I didn't made it.
well, I said one?
One did?
Man, they be killing me. I'm like, I don't want to see no more breasts.
Now, how does
And
it...
no, you can't get a penis pic.
Listen.
When I drop mine, I'm getting paid for it.
Shoot him a little something, though.
NFT.
You might mess around and get an NFT like Madonna just put out.
What she put out?
Put
her
out
whole-
pictures of her vajayjay.
Yeah, giving birth to
Birthing
flowers.
butterflies and trees.
How much she got for it?
Yeah,
I don't think anybody bought it
Yeah, I don't think nobody bought that yet.
Look, you said she got 100 mil. I got 2 of the best picks ever.
Bro, you just holding on to them.
Oh, I got them. I don't send them. I just show my phone. Like, this is what you're working with. That's all.
You just
send
keep 'em
that.
on deck?
Nah. You gotta earn that.
You don't want to give it away for free?
No, you got to earn that. You know, you don't just giving that. Because, listen, if a girl don't ask you for one, you know, you just seem creepy. Just sliding in, hey, girl. That's just creepy.
Isn't it creepy when guys just send you D pics anyway?
That's what I said.
I
That's
know,
what he
but
said.
it's just
Look
so
at your
weird.
face right now. Isn't it creepy when guys send you? That's what I said.
No, but I mean, even when girls will do it, it's asked for. And girls get it all the time. It's just so
I
strange.
would never just send somebody. I think it's rude. If she's, even when they say, hey, can you send me? I'm like, nah, you'll see that in person.
And they respect that more.
They make them hungry. They be thirsty. that sound like BDE. Like, nah. You got to pay to get on this ride. You know what I mean? Because it's desperate when women, believe it or not, I learned three things in my life. Always be a gentleman. Always, and I tell my son, I'm like, listen, always be a gentleman. Always be a nice dude. There's nothing wrong with being a nice dude. Always date a woman. You don't want to just go be thirsty trying to. It's funny because at a point you dating a woman, they come on to you. You ain't nothing worse than an aggressive woman because we can't say no. We won't say no.
We're not good like that.
So let them, if they're ready, then they're comfortable, and the sex will be better because then you've earned it. You want to earn the relationship, and wherever it goes, there's a respect, there's a mutual respect, and we dated each other, so you like me, I like you, we want this. There's no questions. And always walk them to the car, always check and make sure they got home okay. And no matter how much they get on your nerves, never hit them, just leave the house.
There you at,
Solid
man.
advice.
That's solid advice.
That's what I
Yeah.
tell my boy. I tell my son, I got a little young man. I'm like, listen, here's how you rock. You know what I mean? Like, I never want to hear about you being aggressive. I never want to hear about you disrespecting a woman. I never want to hear about that. I've been famous for 30 years, since I was his age. You've never read anything about me. Why? Because it's the way my dad, my mom raised their children to be respectful young men. I don't have to. I make girls mad. They're like, are you going to give me some or not? I'll think about it.
Playing coy.
Play hard to get.
Yes, of course.
Do you feel like women have gotten more aggressive over the years?
I feel like women are getting more comfortable being women. You know what I mean? They have a masculine side too, and you have to honor that. You know, relationships ain't what they used to be. Back in the day, women needed men in order, not just for reproduction, but because they couldn't work as much. They wasn't in the job force. They needed the partnership. Now, women are CEOs of company.
Nah.
It's a whole new game. Now, the things that we used to do, it's a different kind of relationship. I don't even think you need marriage. I just think you need a dope partnership, dope love. That's
that.
all.
Say that
you know?
again.
Say that, yeah, for real.
That's
guys,
not
we-
easy over there.
We be using money the wrong way. We use it as power. Hey, you gonna do this or I ain't gonna give you that. You don't have to do that now. She's like, I don't need your money. So
Yeah,
I
that's
make more
true.
than you. You right. You right.
Plus, their conversation has changed from the ladies, too. And I blame the WAP video and City Girls.
Oh,
I
my
like
gosh.
it. I like when they talk dirty to me. Talk that stuff. You know how long I've been trying to get Megan Thee Stallion, boy? Come here. Come talk that dirty stuff. What you gonna emasculate me?
All right, we got Damon Wayans in the building
Ain't no
tonight.
goddamn Damon.
I mean, we got Keenan Ivan Wayans
This
in the
ain't no
building.
damn
right
Kenny. He bald.
How does it feel to be in the pole
It's
position
Marlon
now?
Wayans.
Right,
How you
Marlon
doing?
Wayans, of course, is in the building right now. How does it feel to be in the pole position of the family now?
I'm not. I'm just the
You
one.
are. I know you humble gonna make you fight it,
I-
but you're in the. Let me tell you, your brothers
but
put
you're-
on people earlier.
Yeah, but you asking me to try and take shine from God
I'm not.
as a mortal that they raised.
You,
Do you
you
understand
are.
that?
Let me. You
I'm
gonna be
only
humble.
a representation of all the. See, most people, right? They have these idols that we wish that we knew, or I have been so lucky that I've grown up in the house with my legends, with
Yeah.
people that I said I want to be like him. He was a phone call away. So when you talk about like I'm never in pole position. Even when they're gone, I'm never going to be able to walk in those footsteps. I've learned, and they've taught me, just create your own path, create your own footsteps.
And that's the valuable the part that they have taught you.
Yes.
Like the fact that they walked you through it. Because it ain't just your brothers and family, but the people they worked with. You had access to the Eddie Murphys coming to the
I
house.
knew Eddie
There
since
are
I
six-
was 8.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
God.
Like
Yeah.
you've had all of that around, but now it's and I see it. I mean, like when I watch the special, You had an opportunity to put Shantae up there.
Yeah.
You had an opportunity to put DC out there and get him on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you looked at them and said, "Know what? Guess what? I'm gonna open for y'all, and we're gonna show y'all as headliners."
Yes.
That's the position I'm talking
But
about.
that
now.
comes from being humble, right?
Yes.
If I lived in hubris, I'd be like, nah, this is my show, and y'all open for me, and I'm gonna go. I'm like, nah. This is how we do, and that takes optimal confidence, right?
Yes.
I don't want to outshine. The rule number 1 in the 48 laws of power: don't outshine the masters. You know what I'm saying? And plus, my brothers are still healthy. I come around, they still punch me in my chest. So I'm always a little brother. But they having them, and having those giant shadows to kind of walk in. They covered me, but at the same time, they let me know how great I can be. So,
Yeah, I love that, man. I think as you have aged, because you still look young, but as you've aged, you've gotten a lot more wisdom too. Because I saw you talking about Kevin Samuels. I saw you talking about the fact that people need to learn from their losses.
Yeah.
You seem like you getting more brilliant as your paper get up.
I'm getting older, right? I'm not a dumb young dude that's making. I just got a dumb young face, and I still act dumb. But there's an old man in me. Like I get life. I have kids that's 20 and 22 years old. Like I'm a grown ass man. I've lived so much life. This is the fun part of life. I'm about to be 50, and I'm just looking, going, I'm gonna have so much fun these next 50 years, and then I'm out.
And I'm done.
First 50. I just read a quote today. The first half of your life, we spend trying to learn how to be adults, and the second half we spend trying to be kids again. And that was like Apollo Cello. Who was that? I just sent that to somebody. I'm going to read this quote because I was like, wow. And that's the other thing. I'll be on Instagram looking at quotes. It used to be looking at ass. But Pablo Picasso once said, the first half of life is learning to be an adult. The second half is learning to be a child.
Aww.
Returning to your innocence that was stripped from you with responsibility and life damage. So
where do you feel you are right now?
What do you mean? That's a high question.
In that equation.
That was too vague to be,
no,
to be sober.
In that equation, the first half, second half, do you feel like you're in a transitionary period? You've already started that second half?
I feel like I'm in the first half. I'm ending the first half.
Yeah.
And I'm such a happy dude. This is what people don't understand about me. I ain't got no beefs. I'm happy. Life is good. As long as I'm breathing, it's good. I could be in my worst moment, and I've learned smile in your worst moments. If you could laugh at life and laugh in his worst moments, you're going to smile the rest of your life. So anything that comes my way, I go, God sent it. What's the reason? Let me shine that off. He's not throwing stones. He's throwing me jewels and diamonds. I just have to do the work.
Yeah, you got to harvest them.
That's why it happened. Once you find out why the worst thing in your life happened, that's when life starts getting good. Because now you just got a whole chest of jewels.
That's incredible.
That's
That's
nice.
Yeah, but let me tell you though, he ain't just saying that for now. Because I saw an interview where you were talking about losses, and you like if you can laugh at the loss,
yes,
and take some power from that because you're gonna learn from it, and then you're gonna cake up later.
Look at Kobe Bryant. He kept losing and losing and losing, and he hated it. If you like losing,
you're tripping.
Yeah, then you ain't a winner. Nobody likes
ain't in
to
you.
lose.
It ain't
but
in you.
If you go home and go, how can I win? Life is about how do I win? How do I live? And you got to be hungry for that. You got to learn to get better. I've gotten better because I stay a student. I write, I produce, I do, I know how to do, I know how to direct. I don't because I give it to my director because I do too much to go, I'm going to take a year of my life and direct a movie. I'll retire into that. I'm too busy. I'm on the road. I learned to do stand-up. I started doing stand-up 10 years ago. Most people start when they first come in the game. Right. I'm like, nah, I'm going to get better. Everything I'm doing, I'm getting better. And then one day you just go, my brother taught me, you got to be an unstoppable force of nature, especially as a black man in this industry. And you don't want to come and you don't want to go, but for you to maintain and be rising, like this is the perfect time for me to peak. Denzel didn't make it to 50. Morgan Freeman, he just looked 50, but Morgan Freeman has looked the old ever since he was young.
Yeah,
I don't know what age he is.
He was on the electric company in Sesame Street, and he was like still 80. He was 80 when we was kids. We were like, God damn. Like, but you know,
these are my best years. The Tom Hanks years, the Robin Williams years. I got a skill set like no other. Put me anywhere, And on God's green earth, I'm a triple my word. Jay-Z.
Look at that boy. We done quoted Hov this morning.
Quoting Jay-Z.
Quoted Hov.
You know what I'm saying?
Hov ain't never got hit by no
Jay-Z.
Rico. Hov ain't never got hit by no Rico.
He's smart. He just writes subtle stuff in his rhymes.
Yeah, exactly.
I might have did it or I might have not have.
You'll never know.
I saw an interview where you talked about sitting down with the great John Singleton.
Yes.
And you said he gave you advice because you said, I'm an actor.
He said, no, we was at Eddie's house. And he was, the actor.
Can you say that again, just slower? You were at where?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Who is this? Your first person.
Eddie
name?
Murphy's house.
So Hollywood.
You know,
I was at Ed's.
Such a name dropper.
You know Eddie's.
Who else was there?
how Eddie is.
Right afterward, we was going to Oprah's for
Oh,
a
okay.
fish fry.
How lavish.
For a fish fry.
But literally, I was at his crib and I was there. I forgot why, but my brother produced Raw with Eddie, so I know Eddie for so long. So we was all at Eddie's house, and John was like, "What do you plan on doing when you come out here?" I said, "I'm gonna be an actor." He said, "That's not enough." He said, "You're a black actor." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "There's no work for black actors. So if you're gonna be a black actor, I need you to be a writer, producer, director, and a creator, because then you can write and produce your own way into Hollywood. If you're a black actor, there's no work for you. So you have to do all these different things in order for your black actor to work."
Yeah.
And I always say, because of John, I've written, starred, and produced over 23 terrible movies.
They're not terrible.
Whatever.
Stop it. We
But
love
I
it.
created my own way. That's why Hollywood never knows what to do with me, and I don't care. That's why I got to know what to do with myself.
Because they couldn't write for you.
They can't write for me.
You write for yourself.
They don't know what to do with somebody with the skill set I got.
But look at that muscle memory that he created in you, though. You know what I'm saying? He put that bug in your back, and you ran with it, and ended up 23 movies in.
Yes.
A lot of people can't say that.
Probably more than that. That I've written and starred and produced. And my brothers, I've read "I'ma Get You Sucker" when I was 10 years old.
Oh, my God.
I'm on the
Crazy.
bed on a pissy mattress with no sheet reading. My brother sent me the script from Hollywood. Me and Sean is on the bed. We're like 9 and 10. And we're laughing so much that we're literally pissing the bed. And I looked at the script and it said "I'ma Get You Sucker," written by Keenan Ivory Wayans. And I said, I couldn't believe my brother wrote that.
Wow.
Those words. So I always wanted to be an actor, but that's the day I wanted to be a writer. And I was like, I want to make people laugh the way I laugh when I read this script.
Man, I'm proud of you. Like I said, the metamorphosis of Marlon is just something to watch, because I've watched you. You and Sean came in here together, and y'all just was the young gunners. And now it's like, you in that.
You actually have a conversation now.
All right, before I want to make sure everybody knows.
We at the Tampa Bay. We at the Tampa
Hard
Yes.
Rock Event Center,
Yes,
and it's
tonight.
tonight at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Y'all know how to Hard Rock do it. So this show is going to be
Don't
incredible.
think it's Friday or Saturday and be like, I thought you was free on Friday or
No,
Saturday.
pull
I
up.
specifically said I was here. Specifically. Thursday at what time? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
At
At the, what's the name of it?
Hard Rock Event Center.
Yeah, that's where we going to be.
Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, who do
Yes.
it top notch out here. Well, you better have them feed you at Council Oak, because I got to tell
And
you.
what's the name of it?
Council
Oak, dude.
That's the
Council Oak.
best
Can you write
restaurant.
that
Yeah.
Write that
So
down.
good.
If you want to eat. Oh, yeah.
We doing that. We doing
Yeah,
that.
you gotta do that.
And ladies, I'm gonna be dressed in something nice tonight. So come.
You're not
come
gonna wear
on
the
and
same
see-
thing?
Nah, I wear something different.
Yeah,
I
he
may
gotta-
throw this on afterwards.
He got a stylist, That's how you do.
I said I don't have a stylist. I just go in my closet and go, what sneakers and what outfit am I gonna wear? I try to keep it simple.
Do you start with the
Cool.
sneakers and then
Always
do the
start with the
outfit?
sneakers. Always start with the sneakers. I always go,
How we doing it?
yeah, and then, but
Everybody's kick game on the headliners, top notch, by the way.
Ooh.
Everybody's kicks was on point right there. I just got to say.
Did you get
I think
lectured about
everybody-
that?
but let me
everybody
ask
had
you,
the different
let me ask you a
variations.
question. What made you see the kicks?
The suit. Come on, dog.
Yo,
Like, come
I'm
on.
so
Come on.
mad right
come
now.
on.
If you don't understand,
Come on.
I'll show you the text thread.
Come on.
The group text. I'm like, listen,
Wait,
y'all.
what?
I said, listen, y'all.
wait.
Y'all wear whatever
The sh-
Bumbies.
The shoes was my idea.
Ooh.
You are lying. You are lying.
No cap.
Don't you lie on this to these Tampa Bay people.
So you put
Don't
together
you
the
lie.
outfit?
They had enough pain and trauma dealing with Antonio Brown. They don't need you doing this. They lost Brady. Enough is enough. You're going to stop doing this to Tampa Bay, and you're going to come on here and lie. That's a lie.
The suits was the palette, and then the icing on the
I
cake
told
was the
them,
shoes.
I said, guys, and they're like, oh, we look stupid in these suits. Ooh, we Steve Harvey. I'm like, bro, I ain't got y'all in 54 extra larges. Like,
yeah, it wasn't the old Apollo suits.
I said, cool, y'all be sleek. I said, Reservoir Dogs. And then see, what
That's
y'all
how the
don't
package
want to
was
do.
when y'all was walking in with all of the black suits.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, that was very Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.
It was dope, man.
Like, we coming to kill a stage. That's what we coming to do.
But I did notice why DC wasn't comfortable, because his first bit, he was on the floor. I was like, oh, that's why he didn't want to be in the suit.
But what's doper than going, I'm going to go on the floor in a suit. When you go on the floor in a suit, that make a woman go, ooh, he dirty. I like that. He look clean, but he dirty.
Very 50 Shades.
Hard Rock, Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, it's going down. I mean, DC, you're on the stage tonight too, right?
Yes, sir. I'm
All
on the
right,
stage
be
with my
clear.
big brother.
My man kills it out there. And I got to tell you, before we wrap up, there's somebody who's close to this show's heart. We saw every year that has a big part in your story. And so I just want to close with you telling me about your work with Spoon, John Witherspoon.
Oh, that's my pop.
John
man.
Witherspoon is pops to us, bruh.
That was my
When
pop.
I tell
that was
you,
a hard loss, you know.
bruh,
I lost. That was losing him. That was like the beginning for me of like, wow, life is really a hard thing to get through. Because losing him was like a jab, and losing my mom was like a left hook.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but what I learned was the jewels that they leave behind. I learned that, you know, you enjoy people like you enjoy food, and the slower you chew your food and absorb the conversation, and absorb the experience, and take away all the nutrients through people are like food. You have less nonsense in the toilet to deal with. The only thing that matters is the positivity people bring you, whether it's negative or not. We focus on what's negative, which is wrong. If you look at food, your body's going to take in the nutrients. It's seamless. You don't even see that. Do you ever look in the toilet and be like, man, I can't believe I didn't digest that corn? Nobody cares about the waste. So don't do that with life. Get the nutrients, get the smiles, get the best that you can from that experience. Chew your food and chew your people slow. And when they go, they stay with you. Yeah. Always leave the bad behind. Flush that. Well, you can't hold on to nothing bad about people, man. Everybody's here for an angelic purpose. You have to figure out why.
I love the fact that he has been part of your story, and that y'all looked out for him so much. But he looked out for me too. I'll go to LA.
They was gonna cancel my show before it was. NBC was like, we like Uncle Phil's as the father. We was like,
Nah.
I said, no, that's not. We need a ghetto ass. It's only John Witherspoon.
That's it.
And they was like, and they said they're not on our network. And we was like, bet. And then they put us on the WB. And I know NBC has 3 letters in their acronym, and we couldn't afford 3 letters in ours, so we went with WB. They were the Peacock, and we used the Frog Network. But we went 5 seasons, and we made a classic, man, and John Witherspoon was a big part of that.
That's
so
major,
sweet.
man. Bless the man, Spoon.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm saluting you. Triple G salute, bro.
Thank you,
I'm
brother.
proud of you, man, and
Thank
keep
you.
doing it, because this second 50 gonna be a glow up.
Yeah.
It's coming.
I'm excited
There we
to
go.
see.
If you don't
It's
have
coming.
tickets yet, I got some tickets.
Don't give away too many. Let them buy a few. I'm worth the money.
Yeah. We want you to buy some, but I want to take care of a handful of folks. So here's the deal. But I got small hands. All right.
Good. There you go, my man.
888-429-0941. Holla at me. I'll get you in to see my man Marlon and see DC on stage. All right. It's at the Hard Rock Event Center. It is the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. You know how it go down. All right. Marlon Wayans.
Tonight, y'all, don't be like, oh, I thought it was on Friday or Saturday. No, I said Thursday.
Thursday. Tonight. All right. Let's get this thing moving. All right. It's Wild 94.1.